Taurus, Bull Gang, what up, dope? And welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Taurus, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a second house as part of our birth chart. We all deal with Taurus energy to some degree in our realities, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here today in this reading and leave the rest for someone else. These messages are also timeless. So whenever you do find yourself here, Taurus placements, anybody finding themselves here, there will be a message here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you. Ultimately, these messages are intended to help us align with our highest selves and with our highest timelines, with our best lives. Tapping into your energy today, Bull Gang, I used this Moonology deck just to help me catch the vibe and see what Spirit's wanting to kind of bring through for you in the message. And quite a few cards came through. I do feel like we will grab a Faceted Garden card as well, but I was guided to just hit record. And first two cards to come through for you today was the North and the South node, in that exact order. Astrologically speaking, the North and South nodes are points. The North and South nodes of the moon, they're points. They're not planets. And they represent destiny and karma, right? You can look at the South node, just very simply put, as kind of like where you're coming from, from past lives, where you're coming from your childhood. The South node it's a comfort zone in our lives, even if it's not that comfortable always, right? As to where the North node would be the point of destiny, so to speak. It's a point in our birth chart that our soul is trying to get to during this incarnation. So with you having both the North and the South node out here, it feels like there's a lot of clearing happening. It almost feels like we're getting things in order here, Taurus, so we can move into a new life. Now, with that, you got this full moon in Leo energy, which says, don't let pride get in your way. And when this card came out, what I felt Spirit whisper was, don't let yourself get in the way of your progress or of this clearing or of what you have coming next, Taurus. You also got the disseminating moon and the first quarter moon. This says, take time to breathe out. Your commitment is being tested. And so it feels like you are a little bit between worlds in this liminal space, Bull Gang. Bottom of the deck too, which y'all know I like to take as kind of an underlying energy. We have luck is on your side with the new moon in Sagittarius. So it feels like there's a reorientation, a recalibration happening for you. With this full moon in Leo energy, I feel like this could have to do with like self-doubt or negative self-talk, or an energy where like things may not be happening on your timeline or as quickly as you'd like. And this is where that doubt or that fear or that overanalyzation creeps in. And the divine's really just saying, this is a divine pause right now. This is a divine slowdown if it's not a complete pause. And this is where the universe asks us, like, how bad do you really want it? So whatever this North node is, whatever you're being called to create or move toward or align with, Bull Gang, it's like, how bad do you want it? When things may not look the way we would like them to look, or when things may not be going the way that we'd hope they would go, or, you know, this is where we really say, we look within, right? And we say, what do I really want? How bad do I really want it? And can I slow down and have faith and trust in the universe, in the cosmos at this time to, you know, and trust that I'm being led to where I need to be, especially with this new moon in Sag. Wow, right under that we have the new moon in Scorpio. So much new moon energy here coming through. And that full moon, the only full moon we have out here is that full moon in Leo. So this may even be like, in a sense, an ego death, or with it being the full moon, it's total illumination, right? And it's Leo energy, so it's like this, the little self being fully illuminated right now. And I think Spirit is simply just saying, don't let that get in the way. Work through your fears, have trust, have faith. And this really feels like the divine's working on your behalf right now, Taurus. And I wanted to say, Leo, somebody connecting to this message has some heavy Leo in their chart. For some of you, this may have to do with relationships, just because that was the card on the bottom of the faceted garden, the entwined card. Maybe you're going through a kind of a shift within relationships. No surprise, as we had that eclipse kind of portal this year, and the South Node being in Libra, we've had a lot of activity, astrologically speaking, when it comes to like the self and the other, and where we find ourselves on that spectrum. So let's grab a couple of these faceted garden oracle cards, and then we'll dive into the tarot. Taurus, I hope y'all are having a blessed holy day season. I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. I hope this message finds everybody blessed and well, and you are in great spirits as we just crossed over the solstice. Happy Capricorn season, and we're moving into this new calendar year and this new moon in Capricorn, y'all. This is a big one. I feel like the next couple months are going to be huge for all of us in terms of getting into alignment and kind of getting into a flow, right, in this new world, right? Okay, so let's grab a couple more cards for Taurus. What's the message here? Yeah, I see that you have successfully completed a cycle here, Taurus, and you're getting the signs and synchronicities. You're seeing the animals crossing your path, the times on the clock. Drop what numbers have been popping out to you most recently. Drop the animal medicine that has been crossing your path down in the comments below. Let me know what's been popping for you. You also got this light card. Heavy divine presence, and as I look up, we have 717 on the clock. So some of you may be seeing sevens, 717, the wreath, the cave, and the gate. This is my 1111 energy. This is my portal energy. And it looks like you're successfully coming out of, maybe for some of you, what felt like a dark cycle or a cycle of solitude, some dense energies. And Taurus, this says you did it. There are brighter days ahead, and it's time to step out into the open. But not before we take time to breathe out, right? So I'm going to say a quick prayer. Bull Gang, feel free to join me, and then we will dive into this message. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for Taurus today for their highest good. Anything my Bull Gang needs to hear or know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower Taurus and help them align with their highest selves and with their highest timelines, with their best lives. And of course, above all of our worldly concerns here, any messages that will help the collective align with the highest divine will for their journeys through this lifetime will be truly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Some of you already have something in the works. You've already planted seeds, or you're already well on your way into building something or aligning with something. And your commitment is truly being tested at this time. I think it's so important. The message that's coming through for those of you that rings true for is not to let negative self-talk or doubt or anything like that screw this up right now, right? And sometimes it's helpful to tap into that Piscean dreamy energy of dreaming it up and visualizing it and being in that illusion, right? Because whatever we think and where our vibration is at is what manifests in our in our reality, right? So don't let anything throw you off right now. We're going to start with this double major deck and grab a theme of today's message, and we will go from there. What's the theme? Yeah, it looks like things are a little bit turbulent right now. And there's actually something here, Taurus, that you're going to collect, right? It's like diving down into the bottom of the sea, or the end of the cave, the tunnel, the darkness, and you find that sparkling, shining diamond in the rough. So whatever energy you're in right now, there's something here for you that you're taking with you on a spiritual level, whether it's like realizations, whether it's some type of healing or ideas. It's very divine. What is happening right now is very divine for Bull Gang. And again, it may not look the way you had planned here. This is a message of perseverance. Perseverance while there's this clearing going on, maybe for some of you. What is Taurus energy right now, Spirit? Thank you. Four of Wands, the Void, the Hermit. Yeah, so that cave, it feels cavey. It feels cavey here, Taurus. It feels like you may be feeling like you're all alone, or like you're in the dark here, okay? But ultimately, we have this Four of Wands with this Chariot. This is you moving through this portal. Some of y'all definitely seeing 1111. To me, this gate is similar to the Four of Wands energy, and you can even see the 1, 2, 3, 4, the 1111, the portal, the gateway. And what is this? It's a portal where you are aligning with divine will. This is something deeper here. There's two major arcanas here in your current energy, Bull Gang, which lets me know that this is big for you on a spiritual, energetic level, right? The Hermit's number 9. It represents the ending of a cycle. It represents the integration of the wisdom that you've gained up until this point, and being able to use that as a guiding light moving forward. There's also a message coming through collectively right now about using the tools that you have in your arsenal, right? Anybody watching these videos and connecting with this channel has been on a spiritual journey, and you've been doing work, right? You have come so far. This is where we really put all of that in motion, right? The tools we've gained, the techniques that we've gained, right? Learning to align your mind, body, spirit, your emotions, your heart, your will, and point that at something and not falter, right? So I see, this is beautiful energy, because I see you moving toward a victory, just like that wreath that came out. So we have double victory out here. And I think we're in a bit of an in-between phase. So post up, Taurus. Start a fire. Warm up. Heal up. Chill. What energies are crossing Bull Gang right now? Awakening, which is the Judgment card. Big Pluto. Big Pluto coming through. I think there's some release and some healing going on right now with this star and this awakening. And I think you taking this opportunity to do that, to fully anchor into that energy of healing and forgiveness and release and self-care. And for some of you, even practices like putting together a vision board or working with affirmations. For some of you, fasting, prayer, working ritualistically with the cycles and phases of the moon, as we are literally in this new moon portal right now. This new moon's in Capricorn, right? And so Capricorn, just very simply put, it's the structure of our lives. It's our careers. It's our, it is that structure. It's the rules that we play by, right? This is where we get very clear on where we're going and how we're going to get there, right? Can I get... Some of you have been seeing owls. There's a message here for you if that's the case. I think Spirit is also asking Taurus to celebrate your victories, your accomplishments, and how far you've come. That will help you vibrationally, right? And to hold the line right now, family. You have the upper ground. This is Mars and Leo, right? Mars, the god of war. Leo, the heart. What's in here right now for you, Taurus? Like, and I mean on a deep level, what's in here when you ask your heart, what's next? Where do I want to go? What do I want to get into? What am I trying to attract or manifest in my world? What am I praying for? What am I hoping for? This is where we anchor into that and we hold the line right now. So even in the midst of this clearing or of this shift, or, you know, we need to be able to bob and weave and roll with these punches, family, and we've learned how to do that up until this point, right? Spirit is saying again that you have the upper ground, so hold that. So where is this energy stemming from? I'm a little bit unclear on this may be more of an overall energy, right? Life, right? This old world has been torn down. We've lost a lot, right? There's been some hurts. There's been some cups that have spilled, but we're not going to let that pull us under. We're not going to let that take our focus right now, because that tower falling is it's an opportunity. We can see it as an opportunity to build something new, and that tower can be anything in our lives, whether it is relationships, whether it's like living situations, whether it's habits, whether it is jobs and careers, whatever this tower may be for you in your life. Spirit is saying that it had to come down. And again, can we step out of our own way? Can we loosen our grip and trust that? And so I want you to take a look at this. And it can be so hard for us fixed signs, right? For those with heavy fixed sign energy, where it's like, okay, I have this, and it's, then when it's kind of like taken away, we're like, I don't want to let it go, right? Because what if this, what if that? The divine is saying that if you loosen your grip and trust right now, you will see that this opportunity that is here is it's for you. And I know you're getting the signs and synchronicities. You are definitely in communication with the divine right now. You're coming through as the high priestess. And this being in the root energy of this Taurus, everything you've been through has brought you into this space where you are in clear communication with the divine, where you are, you know, in touch with your higher self, with your angels, with your spirit guides, with your demons and your shadows as well. And this is about working with those energies and trusting your guidance at this time. I think you're being guided in a new direction here. And fixed energy, right? It can get super fixed. I just, as I'm saying that though, right, there's two sides to this, because on one hand, the divine is asking you to fix into keep going and this vision, but I think there's some changes, some shifts, or some clearing happening, and this is where we need to loosen our grip a little bit, right? So take it how it resonates in your world, but where are you being asked to let go or to loosen your grip a little bit, and what's in your heart? Because that is what we are, that's coming from the divine. That's what we're being called to fix on and to hold that vision, to hold that line. Your commitment is being tested. I think some of you may be in a space right now where you're having to make decisions, right, that may not be easy to make. And I think if you trust your intuition right now, you can't go wrong. It's more of a feeling, Bull Gang. Spirit is saying it's more of a feeling, it's more of a knowing, as opposed to a thought. right? And I think part of this journey is learning to speak that language and learning to decipher and be able to tell which is which. And that's part of your awakening. It's part of your leveling up in your ascension journey too. So let's look at what's incoming for Taurus. Taurus, I have this feeling of excitement for you, and I have throughout this message. Yes, some of you are moving into new love here, straight up, after things didn't really go as planned. Or some of you are going through this deep healing in love when you thought that wasn't the way it was going to go. Let's see what this is. What is this? I think some of you are really stepping into your abundance as well, where maybe you're coming from this place of lack through ancestry or generational poverty or something of that nature. And I think you're working through that stuff internally as well, and it's being healed. Luck is on your side. Wow, and as I pick this moonology to move it, we have your energy coming through, full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. It's time to sit by that fire and get with the divine, get with spirit. Y'all. Yo. Taurus. You could not have, I don't think, better energy in the incoming. Period. And what do we have? Uranus going through your sign right now. Maybe you don't even see this coming, and maybe that's why the doubt or whatever is creeping in. Check this out. You have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So this is what is underlying the incoming energy. Beauty, grace, abundance, just overflow, very grounded, Venusian energy. This is you in your power, receptive to the gifts that the universe is trying to bestow on you right now. And when I say that, Bull Gang, 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Some of you are gaining recognition or fame. Some of you are putting yourselves out there. Some of you are just stepping into your victory after overcoming all of this strife and all of the shit you've been through. This is the divine's way of saying, yo, none of that has been in vain. You have love, you have overflow, fulfillment, and abundance and blessings coming in for you. Hold that line, Taurus. This is the divine's way of saying, hey, nothing you've been through has been in vain. This is where your blessings start rolling in. That lover rolls in. Those opportunities roll in. That recognition that you deserve. That abundance you deserve. That beautiful life that you deserve. 2-3-2-3 as I'm guided to look up. 2s and 3s, 5s. You may be seeing 2-2-2, 3-3-3, 5-5-5, 11-11, 7-7-7. All of those synchronicities coming through for you, and the divine saying, fear not my child, stress not my babies. Wow, what a beautiful shift for Bull Gang. What is this 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups? For some of you, it's new love. For others, and I said this, for others, you're healing something in a relationship. For some of you, you've been in the dark about a relationship for some time. I feel like the light is coming back, the realizations. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginnings, fulfilling new beginnings. And look at that. The Hierophant, look at your card here, you in your power. And I love this depiction because we literally see these divine beings whispering in your ear, guiding you. Taurus, Aries energy, Ace of Swords. I'm seeing all of these aces. Literally all of the aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, as I just split it. This is a brand new beginning. This is that 1111 portal for you, Taurus. So let's grab some advice and we will jump into a couple oracle messages as well. What's the advice for Taurus? Magician and Hierophant. That Nine of Swords on the bottom again. With the Nine of Wands, Spirit is saying, do not stress. Keep it pushing. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It's all about perseverance. You have the Seven of Swords, which to me is about getting some type of game plan together. The vision, like I said, working with vision boards or sigil magic or prayer or any type of manifestation technique, especially right now, Bull Gang, with this new moon. Put together a list of shit you're trying to manifest, or do it however you feel guided. Connect with the divine right now. Get that game plan together. Write down a list of things you're trying to get done or you need to get done. Don't put them in any particular order. Just rock and roll. And when it comes time to do them, you will do them. Keep that list with you. Again, the divine really asking Taurus not to overthink. Where attention goes, energy flows. If you're stressing, if you're overthinking, if you're doubting, if you're fearing, then you are embodying that frequency, Bull Gang, and that's what you will manifest more of. Your advice is to commit to your vision and align your energies internally toward that, and so it is. This is where we get our emotional space, our spirit, our will, our words and our thoughts all into alignment, and our actions back it up so we can manifest. Don't focus on what's wrong right now. Focus on what's right and your guidance. Okay, Bull Gang, straight up. You're manifesting this beautiful new chapter, and everything is as it should be, whether it looks to be that way or not right now, gang. Stay focused. Okay, we're going to grab a Threads of Fate. We'll grab a message from the cosmos. We'll grab a message from your mind. And then we'll grab a message from the Divine Mother. What's the message for Taurus? Just make sure we don't get cut off. What's the message for Taurus, please, Spirit? Trust. Surrender. Surrender and trust. Oh no. Oh no. Let's read this trust card. The divine got you so hard right now. The divine got you so hard, Taurus. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? 82. Let's get it. Crystals, crystals, crystals. If you work with crystals right now. Use your intuition to tap in with a stone that will benefit you at this time. If you feel called to, it says this card indicates a time when letting go of your human thinking and having faith will serve you. People can confuse surrender and trust, lumping them into the same idea. Crazy, because you literally have both. However, these are different things and require different parts of us. Surrendering often feels darker and like you're submerged, unable to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Its lesson is a teaching in rebirth. The rebirth can only happen when you surrender to winter without expecting spring to come around. It's a lesson in adapting. Trust is a more intuitive process. There's an element of vision, of knowing what is possible, of seeing the potential and trusting that you will get there. And when you do, trusting that you will get there when you do not know how you will. It's trusting that it is trusting that the universe will provide the resources and illuminate the path if you show up for it. Reflect around your history with trust. Do you have evidence of how trusting can bring about magical solutions? If not, at what point in the process do you give up? This is moth medicine coming through, and it says, like butterflies, moths begin as caterpillars, and through the process of chrysalis become their final state. As you can guess, they carry the spirit of transformation, but they also carry a lot of lunar energy as well. One of the best guesses that science has on why moths are attracted to the light is because they use something called transverse orientation to navigate. This means that they stay at a fixed angle from the moon to orient themselves. We have come to trust and not question the moon's cycles, the same way the caterpillar doesn't question the cocoon. Call on the moth as a teacher of trust. We're going to grab you this message from the cosmos. It's the message for Taurus. Thank you. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let love flow in. This may be for some of you about this new person or new relationship that is incoming. Stop ruminating over what you did or did not do, Bull Gang. Let it go and live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. A message from your mind. It's a message for Taurus. Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself. To give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your own back. And Divine Mother, what is the message for Taurus? Taurus, thank you all again so much for being here. I hope you're able to take something from this message. Sheesh, this one feels beautiful and well-deserved. Bull Gang, I know it's been a hell of a year for all of us. So let's get it. Let's freaking go. Ma, what's the message? Thank you. Mahavidya. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, regardless of what the logical mind has to say about them. You are outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior solution. Taurus. Gang, thank you all so much for being here in this space with me. Thank you for being patient with me as well, right here on this path with you all. So it is truly appreciated. Your love and support is appreciated. Your comments and likes and shares and all of the things, your donations are all truly greatly appreciated, family. I love you all. I appreciate you all, and I hope to see you beautiful beings on the next reading. Everybody have a safe and blessed new year. Take care of yourself and be safe out there, gang. I will see you all soon.